would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drive.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the middle. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Trojans!
This offense is so...
To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Powers through. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The give to the lone running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. that forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Using the quick game. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Catch in the middle. It's Rush. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Red pass hits complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Trojan. The finisher, the exclamation point on that. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the read, running to the left. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback, reading the deep.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Play action. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home. Looking downfield on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. At the 40, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Trojans racing to the line in a hurry up. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
2nd down, he'll throw it. The quick out. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this defense is going to have their...
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So USC's offense has the ball first today. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going for it all. Pulls in the deep ball. Here he goes. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his... Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps away to find some room. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Wants to throw on third. Right on the money. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. And the Trojans are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes the easy completion.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. It's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Trojans come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Kelly. Shot down of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. On the ground, it's Bitonio. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. What an unfortunate. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Caught over the middle. It's Bitonio. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Leaves it with the running back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of the guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you drop back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed.
There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Skips away from pressure. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they win. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Wide open downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Sets up the screen. Turning it on! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
To the air on second down. Buying some time. He's got it on the move. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. A third and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Lets it fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Throwing right. Makes a connection. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Perez. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the air on 1st down. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The option look. The pitch. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Trojans are marching down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different...
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are... And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Snagged in the middle. It's Perez. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter, you got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
He's looking to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Oh, what a missed opportunity for this defense. They desperately needed to make a play, and they just can't do it.
Reese, that's the kind of night it's been. We can just watch that clip on replay to show how frustrating of a day it's been. You already got in a big hole. Everything's going the other direction. You have to make a play, and that kind of play happens. Man, that is frustration to the max.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Let's see what they do on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Time. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Gonna let it fly. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Barres. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barres. Touchdown, Trojans. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having